Warriors shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7.
And for Kyrie Irving, it had been a long time coming. Last season, he finally played in his first postseason with the Cavs. And up until the unfortunate injury, he certainly made the most of it.
Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Golden State. Here's Green. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Irving drives in. Kicks it out to Love. Lets it go from deep. Cleveland the rebound. Three-pointer. Again, Love missing.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
That is good. Irving's got the lead up to 9 now for Cleveland.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
And think again about the playoffs last year, Clark. They weren't all sunshine and roses for Irving. He had to play through a tough leg injury in the conference semifinals, and, of course, the injury in the finals, the fractured kneecap, and he was gone.
Yeah, that was really painful to watch, seeing him go out for the rest of the playoffs with that fractured kneecap. A freak injury, but he'll grow from it and be better.
From 12 feet out. Not enough on that one as it misses. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Love right side. Green with the block. And it's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. Different look here for the Warriors. Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for Bogut. Spates comes in for Green. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Brandon Rush. And it's Livingston in for Curry.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Livingston, that's good.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
And the call will be against Sean Livingston. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, Golden State. For 3, Love.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Barbosa gets the bucket.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money. And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
Warriors trailed by 10. Livingston kicks to Ezeli. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
And it's the Warriors on the break. Iguodala with it. He's picked up by Irving. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game. Cleveland on defense. 8-point game. Livingston dishes to Spates. Stolen by Thompson.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Ezeli gets the bucket.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Iguodala up top. James covering. Spates kicks to Iguodala. Right block shot. And the rejection by James. Kicks it out to Love. Shoots the 3. Good. Love's got 13.
They just continue to splash home those threes. Eliminating the deep shot has to become priority number 1 for this defense.
Absolutely. You cannot allow a team to have that kind of a rhythm from beyond.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
Spates the pass to Livingston. Here's Ezeli, and that one is stuffed right through.
Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
And we've seen those kinds of plays get them fired up in the past.
And it's LeBron missing.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Cavaliers ahead, up 8. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. And the final period of play just about to start. The Cavaliers leading by 8. On the court for Golden State here in the 4th. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Iguodala and Green are set at the forward spots. And it's Ezeli in at the 5. And the basket by Curry.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Irving drives in. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Really quite surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds given what the scoreboard says.
Yeah, not typical. They've been dominant on the board, but they are still falling short on the scoreboard.
And there's the call on James. That's foul number 2 for him. Andrew Bogut. He's checked in for Golden State. Andrew Bogut. A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. It's Iguodala with the drive.
Threw it down with authority.
Oh, he can really fly. And you combine that, Clark, with some of the nice penetration, too, and you've got an easy 2 points.
And able to just play well above the rim. I mean, that makes this guy so dangerous when he's in the game.
Now the Warriors moving it up. Low block shot. They double-team Curry. Bogut with it. Picked up by Thompson. Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Thompson.
Those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
And Thompson sends it back. Iguodala against Irving. It's Iguodala with the drive. Comes up empty down low.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, I mean, deterred them from those plans.
James kicks to Smith, and that one goes long.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
And Curry, here we go. 0-1 near Iguodala as he lets it go. It's good. This game is all even.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Thompson dishes to Iguodala.
And guys, Andre Iguodala entered this league as an athlete with raw skill. And bit by bit, though, he refined his game over the years, except in the one category, free throw shooting. In that one area, he was much better over the first 5 years of his career than he has been the last 5.
Passes it to Love. They need this one. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And we were talking about Iguodala's free throw shooting. It really is a miracle. He's become so efficient, Clark, in every other area of his game. But last year, in his 11th season, he shot the 2nd worst percentage of his career.
Sometimes, Kevin, it's simply a matter of confidence. You miss a few and it gets into your head, and before you know it, the harder you're trying, the worse it gets.
Brandon Rush. He's checked in for Andre Iguodala. Curry kicks to Rush. Clock at 4. Stolen by Thompson. And now LeBron pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Finished off the break. 27 points for J.R. Smith. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. They've been turning those turnovers into points. And, you know, looking at Andrew Bogut, he's been one of the game's best centers. I mean, obviously injuries have saddled him a little bit over the years, but he's made it through 67 games each of the past 2 seasons.
Well, going back to Bogut when he's healthy, he's a very difficult matchup for any opponent. Greg, one of the great rebounders and defenders certainly in this game now. He also, though, gives you points from the blocks and with timely putbacks.
You know, he's become an unsung hero in a sense. Not the flashy guy who entered the league, but more of a very talented lunch pail kind of guy who simply wants to do his part.
Smith kicks to Love. Fires the 3. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And now an 8-point Cavalier lead.
He's showing no signs of letting up here.
Curry passes to Bogut. And he slams it one-handed.
I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done.
On the wing, Irving. He's covered by Thompson. And here's Love for 3. Warriors trail by 6. Rush dishes to Green. To the wing right side. They double him with Love. And finished off by Bogut.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Irving with a clean look. Connects from 3-point range. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. The three-pointers obviously have been hurting them, and he told his players, we've simply got to play them tighter on the perimeter. We can't afford to give them these wide-open looks. Kevin?
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be, he's not making that one. Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Curry with a wide open look. Shot is no good, and Cleveland will come the other way. All going up court. James kicks to Smith. James against Curry. James, no good.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly